Hey, guys, what is going on? Johnny Sherwood here with another Tuesday night hangout for you guys. And I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. I'm glad you guys came out to spend some time with me tonight, and Jeff's with me as well. And we've got some really amazing things that we're going to talk about tonight, right? And at the end of the hangout tonight, guys, it's really important you watch this to the very end because uh, we're going to be revealing something to you that if you're someone that is stuck, right? If you're in a business right now, or even if you're not in a business right now, if you're someone that's stuck in your life or in your business, this is something that's going to really just help you and just make you be able just to absolutely kill it online. Okay, so this is something me and Jeff's been working on, and it's going to be coming out very soon. So we just want to talk to y'all a little bit about that, but it's really important. Just stick with us to the end of the hangout. So tonight, guys, I want you guys to ask yourself a question. Seriously, I mean, are you having breakthroughs or are you having breakdowns? Right. A lot of people in this industry struggle. Right. They struggle on how to get traffic. They struggle on how to get leads and sales in their business, and they're just itching. They're wanting that breakthrough so bad. But some people let the breakdowns actually keep them from having their breakthroughs. Right. So tonight, guys, that's really what we want to talk about. It's what we want to focus on is how you can start having your breakthroughs. What Jeff's cracking me up. He's scratching his face or something. I don't know what he's doing over there. But Jeff, man, come out and say hey real quick, bro.
What is up, peoples? Hey, what's up, guys? It's great to be here. Thank you so much, Johnny, for having me on, man. I really appreciate it, and I know that if people stick around to the end, they're going to get just a little bit of an idea maybe of what we've been working on behind the scenes for everybody. And yeah, I think you really, I mean, I think you guys are really just going to be blown away. Honestly, actually, I don't think I know
Yeah.
that you're going to get some good information about what we're doing tonight. So make sure to stick around to the very end. We've got something that's really going to change the game for y'all. But yeah, Johnny, man, thanks for having me out tonight, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. It's always fun, right? We love doing these hangouts, and we have a blast on them. And you guys are going to find out really quick watching this. If you've ever watched any type of Google Hangout or any type of webinar before, you're going to find out we do things a lot different on here. We're really laid back. We just kind of hang out and we give out a lot of value to you guys. It's totally up to you if you go and you implement what we say or what we do. I do want you to understand that at any point in time during this hangout, there's a button that's right below this video, and you can click that button and you can go over and you can become a part of the same team, the same community that me and Jeff are a part of. That's really allowed us to take our life and take our business to a completely different level. It will do the exact same thing for you as long as you're willing just to take action and be consistent. That's really all it takes. But what I want to do is I want to just kind of go into a little bit and tell you guys a little bit about me, because I know there may be some new people that are watching this, because I've had some new people join my team here recently. Jeff, I know you've had some people come aboard, man. So I want to just take a minute and just kind of tell you guys a little bit about me, and then Jeff can go in and tell you a little bit about him and just really, how we came online and where we come from, right? Because we all have a story. That's the reality of it. It doesn't matter really who you are or where you're from. We all have a story, and mine really goes back, guys, to where as far as online, I really struggled for years trying to figure out the formula on how to exactly start making money. Right? I'd sit back and I would see I would see all these people that would that were living the life that I wanted to live, that were driving the fancy cars and the fancy houses and everything else, and that's what really appealed to me. Looking back on when I first came online, it may be what appeals to you if you're watching this right now. You may want to be living that lifestyle that you see on a lot of videos and stuff like that. And I want you to understand that lifestyle is absolutely attainable. If you believe it, you can absolutely attain it. Okay, you need to understand that for sure. But back whenever I was, trying to figure out this whole online marketing thing, it was really, like I said, it was a real struggle. And I was finally able to actually find a mentor and find someone that was able to show me the ropes a little bit, if you will, and kind of give me that formula. But, before I came online, guys, my background was in automotive. I owned my own automotive repair shops. I managed different franchise repair shops around. that's what I did, and I was stuck. Right, I wasn't happy with my job. I was just miserable. Even when I owned my own business, my own shop, it wasn't. I was miserable because I wasn't doing what I truly wanted to do. I knew that I had a purpose for being here, on this planet, on Earth. Right, I knew I had a purpose for being here. I just didn't know what it was. But I did know that whatever it wasn't to be working at an auto repair shop, getting my hands all greasy, busting my knuckles up, hating life, not having no time to spend with my family, no money to do anything, no vacations, nothing like that. And I made pretty good money back when I owned my own shop, and whenever I was even managing different shops, I made decent money, I guess you would say. I mean, 40 to 60 grand a year. That's pretty average, I guess. It's not good money at all. But the average person would think, man, if I could make 60 grand a year, I'd be set. Well, no, you wouldn't be, because the reality of it is, when you make more money, you also spend more money, and you live kind of a different life and everything else. But I had all that taken away from me, right? Everything that I worked for in my own business was literally just stripped away, just due really to bad business decisions. It was due to just wrong partnerships. It just wasn't. It wasn't meant to be, right? And I went from owning my own repair shop to actually going back and working for someone, and that's when it really got miserable, because I was used to being my own boss, and now I had to go back and work for someone, and that just made it that much worse. So doing that, I worked for different repair shops, right? I was doing the kind of the job hopping thing a little bit. It wasn't necessarily like every 2 weeks I had a different job, but I mean, it was pretty much every 6 months to every year that I was having to find another job. And it was either because the economy was just slow, I was getting laid off, the business wasn't there to pay the employees and stuff like that. And it got so damn frustrating, because all I was doing was just barely keeping my head above water. Like, I was there with, like, breathing for air, right? Like, barely just staying alive, man. And it sucked, because I have kids and I have a family that depends on me to support them and to provide for them. And it's a humbling feeling, man, when you're a grown man and you can't provide for your kids. That's a real humbling feeling. And you may be someone that's watching this that may be able to relate with that. But it's something that will, it'll break you down. It'll bring you down to your knees, literally. So, what really did it for me uh, was I literally got laid off 3 years in a row, right before Christmas. And that third year, guys, I wasn't even able to provide for Christmas, because I was living paycheck to freaking paycheck. And when I got laid off, I had no money to really buy Christmas for my kids or for my family. And that was probably one of the lowest points that I hit in a long time. And that at that point, I really just got to where I was just like, I'm done working for corporate America. I'm done making someone else rich. I'm over it. I'm ready to do this, because again, during all this time, I'm watching and I'm following people, not taking action, but I'm following people, right? And I finally just got to the point to where I wanted to make it work online, but I didn't know how. So what I did is I started buying all kinds of $47 products, $4.97 products, $9.97 products. Spent thousands upon thousands of dollars buying different products, and never could make a damn dime online. Never could make it work. And I look back on it now. Now that I am seasoned a little bit and I understand this online marketing game, I look back on it now, and the reason why I wasn't able to have success with it was simply because it wasn't nothing that was ever complete, right? It's not necessarily saying that the products were scams or that they weren't any good. They had some value in it, but I didn't know the value that I was getting at that time. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not. It was basically something to where, like, I would see a shiny object, a nice new product that was promising to make me money online, that if I just bought the product and did what they say, I was going to make money online. But it was either always too damn complicated. It was never complete. They never gave you that whole formula. And guys, listen, when I found out what that formula was, I started getting results, right? So I ran across a system that I was able to actually implement and able to actually get some results doing. But the training that was inside there, wasn't the most up to date. And so I literally, once I even got in there and I started getting traffic and stuff like that, guys, I literally had to go and erase everything that I had done because the things that I was doing weren't necessarily the right things to do. And it wasn't that I was getting in trouble or anything like that. It was that me, ethically as a person, I wanted to build my business on a strong foundation. I wanted to build it with no holes in it whatsoever. I wanted to build it the right way. And in order for me to do that, I had to literally erase what I had done. I guess that's the beauty of the internet, right? If we mess something up, we can just erase it and move forward, right? So when I did that, and about 8 months ago is when I did that. And I decided that come hell or high water, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to do this. I had a mentor. I had someone that I was able to partner up with and help with. I had someone that was willing to actually teach me. I had all the right products. I had the formula. I had the right system. And it was really, believe it or not, even with all that, I still struggled because I was not taking the action that I should have been taking. Because what I was doing is I was still working a job, right? By this time, I had actually went to a restaurant and started working in the back of the house at a restaurant. And I wasn't staying focused on my online business, right? I got almost complacent with working at the restaurant, and my bills were getting paid, but I was still struggling to stay afloat, and it just got to the point where I was getting lazy, and I finally I got to the point down with that job that I did not want to work it anymore, and I said, I'm doing this. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to do it right. I've got everything I need. I'm going to do it. And I've never looked back since. I've not stopped. I've been consistent. I take action and I get results. And that, guys, that is all it takes to have a successful online business, right? Is you having the right tools, having the right system in place, having the right mentor and coach, and taking action consistently. That's really it. And I know to somebody that's watching this, you may be like, well, no, there's more to it than that. And there is more to it than that. But the basics of it, guys, that's what it is, right? The system that I'm a part of is called Empower Network. Empower Network, guys, has been around for 4 years now, has created 18 seven-figure earners. And I do just want to say really quick income disclosure, the money, the things that I talk about here are absolutely real. It's the truth. But you need to understand the people that get these results are not typical people. They're not lazy people. They understand that this is a real business, and that in order to get real results out of it, you have to put in real work. You have to be willing to invest your time, your money, and be consistent in your business. And with that, you can absolutely run a successful business, and you can hit any income goal that you truly desire. That's the reality of it. But the reason why I choose Empower Network to be my main vehicle is because I relate with the vision that Dave Wood, the founder of Empower Network, I relate with that vision of creating 100 millionaires a year. And the company will actually absolutely do it. I mean, they've done 18 in 4 years. And I'm telling you right now, the way everything is structured inside this company, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of you taking action. So I just want to encourage you guys that if you're looking for something, if you're looking for a change, if you're stuck in your life right now and you're just spinning your damn wheels and you need something different, just click that button right below this video, right below the video right now, and go over and you can become a part of the same community that we're a part of. You can try it out for like $9. And I think it's like $25 a month or something like that. I mean, I'm not sitting here telling you that you're going to make millions of dollars off $25 a month. That's absolutely not the case. But at the same time, guys, when you invest your time and everything into it, you're going to understand that this works. And if you want to scale it up, you can scale it up. It's completely on whatever, zone you're on as far as comfortability, financially and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a realist. I understand that people struggle. I understand that people are, barely keeping their heads above water, because that's what I was doing. I was barely keeping my head above water, but I found a way. I found a way to fund my business until it started funding itself. And it didn't take very long for it to start funding itself, by the way. It only took about 8 weeks of me taking action to actually get it to where this business is funding itself on autopilot, and I have no more money out of pocket out of this business, right? This business is nothing but profit to me now, and it didn't take it that long to do it. I mean, look at an offline business, man. Offline business, statistics show you're not even going to show profit for like 3 years. Jeff would actually be more of the guy to talk about that stuff because he's the accountant and all that good stuff. But you know, on an online business, you can get in profit really, really quick. It's really not hard, and it's something that anybody can do. I mean, really seriously. I mean, Jeff, would you not agree, man? I mean, anybody can do this business as long as they, you know, are serious and they take action and understanding why they're actually doing the business, why they even are coming online to do it, right? Are you there? Or you're froze up, dude.
Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny.
Hey. I think Jeff's froze up.
Hey, are you? I think you're having some maybe some lag on your side a little bit, man. You're real broke up and stuff. So are you good now?
I mean, yeah, I think we're good now. I don't know what it was.
You're good now. You're good.
All right, cool. So, but yeah, man, I mean, wouldn't you agree though? I mean, you know, anybody can do this business. It's not rocket science. It doesn't take, you know, someone, I mean, with a college degree. I mean, there's people, guys, what I love about it is there's people that come in here that are into this business, that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are just fed up with running that race. And their mentor will be someone that didn't even graduate high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's awesome about this business.
Yeah, man, for sure. Anybody of any age, any race, any color, any level of education can absolutely do this this business, right? It just really takes you understanding, you know, it takes you getting your mind set in the right place to where you understand how you actually make money online, right? Because when a lot of people come online trying to make money, they think about, you know, well, you know, can I sell this product, or how can I find time to work my online business while I'm working a job or something like that, right? So um, you have to have your mindset that this is something that you can do, and you have to find a way to do it. So whenever you get your mindset in the right direction, then finding a way to do it is easy, right? Because you know, you get around the right people, and that's something that we're going to be talking about here in just a minute, is getting yourself around the right people that can have been there, and like where you're at right now. Everybody started as brand new, right? Nobody was born knowing how to blog or how to be a network marketer. We all started at the beginning, right? But the ones who actually make it and make it big in this business are the ones who know how important it is to surround yourself with the right people, the right products, and get in at the right time, right? And then they never quit because they know that they can make money, right? And so you know, anybody can absolutely do this thing if you just put your mind to it, right? And I know that that's one of those things where people say, put my mind to it, you know, that's so corny and blah, blah, blah. But that's absolutely the truth. You gotta see it for yourself, right? You've got to see yourself doing it no matter what. Um, Whenever I first came online, it was 7 years ago. And I came on, I was a broke college freshman. I was just looking for a way to make some money to support myself and my family through while I was going to college, right? Well, by the time I graduated college, I liked what I did so much that I just decided to stay with it instead of going out to, you know, sit in a cubicle for the rest of my life and crunch numbers and make somebody else rich. I decided, hey, you know what? This is going so good. I'm going to, you know, stay with this. You know, I've hit some bumps in the road along the way, and there's been several times I could have and should have probably given up, but I decided, you know what, I'm definitely not going to go work and make somebody else rich. I'd rather work for myself and be in control of of my financial future, instead of leaving it in control of whoever issues the paychecks at these places you work at, right? So one of the things that I found out three things along the road, along the way, in this online marketing thing that really, have contributed to my success, right? So one of the things that I found is um, other people's stuff, right? So marketing other people's stuff. That means you don't have to worry about coming up with your own product. You don't have to worry about coming up with your own service. You just market other people's stuff that already have these products in place, right? And so, I learned to leverage other people's abilities, right? And get paid off of that at the same time, right? So it's like your TV or your couch or your bed or whatever it may be, right? Well, you didn't go out and create those things. You just went and found one that works, right? So that's where a system comes into play, right? You don't have to go out and create a system. Empower Network already has an awesome system in place for you, right? So you just want to go with the system that's going to work the best for you, just like you went with your TV because it had everything you needed, right? So it's the same thing with Empower Network. Whenever you want to start a business online, you want to look for something that has everything that you need. And so you want to look for something that has tools, training, and a good community, right? Because without those things, you're not going to make it very far, and you're going to end up like 98% of people do, who don't make it online, right? They just give up because they don't have the right tools, they don't have the right training, they don't have a big enough reason for wanting to work online or build a business online, and they don't know how to leverage other people's stuff. So what we're doing here is we're leveraging the blogging system and the tools and training inside of Empower Network, to make a 70% commission, right? And so we didn't have to create any of this, and we get the majority of the money from it, right? And so whenever you think about it like that, it's super powerful because all you're having to do is, go tell people about how great Empower Network is, just like we're doing here tonight. And so you get to leverage other people's stuff. Now, another thing is the tools, right? So you want to use the tools, like I'm saying, you want to use that system because that system is going to teach you how to market, how to build your business the right way instead of just being like running these flash in the pan campaigns and stuff. You want to build for longevity. And the way you do that is you develop a blog and you develop a relationship with people that you want to target, right? So people who are just like you are, you want to target those people because why not surround yourself with people that you like being around, right? So you get to leverage the tools that are available to you, right? Um, and so you want to make sure that you understand those two key concepts. You want to, uh, you know, get paid off of other people's stuff. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just go buy one, right? Just go buy a wheel, and go use the best system that you possibly can. And out of my 7 years in online marketing, I haven't ever seen a vehicle that's as powerful as the Empower Network, and that's my main vehicle is the Empower Network. And that's the vehicle that's driven me to the success that I've seen so far in my business, right? And my whole online business, Empower Network has been at the center of it. So now I do a lot of different things, though. I've learned so many skills and I've met so many people and developed so many connections, um, that it's just unreal. It's really unbelievable what I've been able to, where I've came from in the last 10 months to where I'm at now is like night and day. I can't even tell you the difference that it's made in my life personally and in my business life, right? So, like Johnny said, click that button right below this hangout and go ahead and go over and get started with Empower Network right now. Just do it and, just use that system. Use that system and you're gonna start seeing how all this comes together for you.
So with that being said, oh, I'm echoing. What mute your mic. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, that was a good point, man. Like I liked how you said like how you've like met people and stuff like that, and that's kind of why I wanted to stop you, is because what we're here to talk about. What I really wanted to focus on tonight was, are you having breakthroughs or are you having breakdowns, right? And guys, one of the fastest ways to have a breakthrough in your business is to get your butt to an event, right? And really, I don't care whatever company you're with. If you're watching this and you're with some other company and they have events, that's fine. Get to the events. The reason why this is so important, guys, is because you're able to get around the leaders. You're able to get around the people, like Jeff said, that were where you are and are where you want to be, right? And when you can get around those people and they literally just tell you what they're doing in their business and you can literally implement it like there, right? Whenever you get that, I mean, man, your business will go to a different level. The events are extremely important. And what I wanted to do a little bit is just kind of tell you guys, because back in April, I was able to attend my very first Empower Network event. It was up in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was one of the most powerful things I've ever been around. Not only from just the energy, but just from being able to be around those 7-figure earners, those 6-figure earners. It's truly, truly amazing. And it's something I'm telling you right now, that if you're struggling in your business and you just don't have no direction, if you feel like you're just spinning your wheels, you're not getting nowhere, you're bouncing around trying different things, but nothing seems to be getting traction and working, go to an event, right? And we actually have one coming up that's in Orlando. And whenever you become a part of our community, you actually will have the ability to purchase a ticket and actually be able to go and hang out with us and hang out with other leaders that are inside of Empower Network, because it's really, really powerful. But going back to Nashville, and Jeff, I know that was your first event too, man, right? It was powerful, right? I mean, it really was, man.
Yeah, man. Nashville was a complete eye opener, and really Nashville is the event that opened my eyes to what's possible, right? Because before, I mean, like if you're sitting at home, you kind of get it anyway. You kind of start seeing what's possible just through the hangouts that go on every week. The affiliate only hangouts that happen and stuff like that. You start seeing what's possible, but until you actually get to go to an Empower Network event and you start seeing these people in person, and you you start strategizing with a lot of people, you don't really know what's possible. You don't know what's possible. You just think you know. But when you actually show up and you start networking with people, then you start seeing and you start realizing what's possible, right? So events are really life-changing for me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know you went to Las Vegas a couple of months ago too, and I know that was really like you really went all out to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't make no excuses. You didn't let nothing stop you, and you had a hell of a trip. I know it was a hell of a trip for you, but you did it, man, and it was so worth it, right? Like you had such a big breakthrough there. You had breakthroughs when you came back. It's changed everything. I mean, it really has. And, that's what I love about, being able to work with you, is because we're such a good team. Right. And for those of you that don't know, me and Jeff are cousins, and, we've worked together online and been able to just come up with some pretty awesome things and, help a lot of people, get results online. So, it's something to where, like, I'm very thankful to have this guy in my life and to be able to run this business and go on this venture with him. But I know, when you went to Vegas, that was for me, it was very inspiring, man, because I guess I know what you personally went through to get there. I know what you sacrificed to get there. And I commend you on that, man. And that's why, like, there's no excuse really. right? I mean, there's really no excuse on why somebody should not be able to get to an event. I mean, outside of something happening, family emergencies or whatever, um, if you truly want the breakthroughs that you're desiring in your business, an event is the absolute fastest, quickest road vehicle to get there. Because I'm telling you right now, when you get in a room full of 3,000 affiliates and they're screaming and hooping and hollering and man, when Dave Wood or Lawrence Tam or Tracy Walker walk up on that stage, man, it's you're in a different world. It's like all your negativity. We all have a certain amount of negativity in our life and a certain amount of doubt that goes around us, right? All of that disappears, guys. You become a completely different person. And it's literally, they say the events to transform you, and that's exactly what they do. You can ask anybody that watched me and Jeff or knew me and Jeff before we even went to Nashville. You ask anybody, and they'll tell you, when we came back from Nashville, we were different people. When we came back from Nashville, our business exploded. It did different things. And it's because of the event. It's because of the breakthroughs that we had at the events. It's because of the connections we were able to make at the events. It's just crazy. Jeff, I know you could talk for days, man, about some of the things that you've been able to, the connections, the people that you've been able to become a part of now just from getting to an event. Stuff that, I mean, don't get me wrong, Facebook, social media, it's awesome. Yes, you can get a hold of people. Yes, you can talk to people. But guys, when you're able to actually go out and literally just hang out with these people that are making $50,000 a month, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. And they're just patting you on the back and treating you just like they're normal people. There's nothing special about these people, guys. The only difference between you and them is they've been doing it longer and they take action in their business. That's it.
Here's the thing too, is that, once upon a time I was sitting in the same seat that you're sitting in, right? I was sitting there wondering, man, are these dudes for real, or is this a scam? Is it just something that they're going to try to take my money and just laugh and laugh? And no, that's just not the case. I used to sit there when I first got started. I didn't make any investments in my business for like 5 years. I just ran everything for free, and I followed as many people around as I could to get as much free information as I possibly could. And that's what kept me stuck, honestly, is not seeing the need to invest. And once I invested in just the smallest little thing, like a $25 blog, once I made that investment, things started happening different for me, right? Where I was stuck before, I was suddenly unstuck. Where I felt frustrated before, I felt happy. I can't explain what taking that leap of faith feels like. It's something that you have to experience on your own. And so, once I made that leap of faith, though, and I said, you know what? It's like 25 bucks. If I lose out, I lose out, or $9 or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what it was. And I was like, dude, I waste that much money like every day. Probably I'll waste that much money. And so it's like, I can afford to do that. Whenever you think about all the things that you waste money on, it's like, can I not afford $3 a day? That's what it basically. It's less than $3 a day. It's something stupidly cheap, but people let that money be a barrier to them, and I know that they do, because there's just so many people out there who expect to build a business for free, and that's just not the case. You can't do that anywhere, really. Anything that you get started in is going to cost you money. Even if you try to do it for free, it's going to cost you money. So,
it's definitely something. And people do, man. They come in with that mindset of thinking, okay, I've got my computer, I've got my internet. How do I make money? Right. And they want to try to do it the free way. And don't get us wrong, guys. There's absolutely free ways you can build your business, right? There's free ways to get traffic. There's different free ways that you can get started making money. But you need to understand that if you're serious, and that's the kind of people that I want to click the button. Like, if you're someone that's not serious, don't waste your time. That's just the reality of it. If you're serious and you understand that, this is a real business, and to run any business, you have investments. That's just the reality of it. Um, like Jeff said, you can run this business on less than $100 a month. You can absolutely run this business on that. Is it going to take you a while to build it up and to do it? Yeah, to a certain extent, until you really get learning some strategies, and invest in yourself. You're going to struggle. That's just a reality of it. But if you're someone that understands that not only does this business take money investment, it takes the investing in yourself. It takes you shifting your entire mindset, changing the way that you literally think, guys. That's how you're going to have success in this business. When you understand that, you're just going to go to a different level. I mean, that's just the way it is. Investment in yourself, guys, is probably 90% of this business. Wouldn't you say? I mean, it's probably 90% of this business is investing in yourself, and your personal development, and just understanding that, this is possible and that you can do it because it's proven. There's other people that do it. We've got people on our team that are in third world countries that are making, an average salary here in the U.S., right? Yep. Anybody can do this business as long as you're someone that's serious, and that's all it takes. And it's like, I hate to really, be in a way with people to where I had a guy message me on Facebook, right, earlier today, and he was talking about, I forget where he was from, but he was talking about, he's a student and how he's in school, and how his country's so poor and he can't do this, he can't do that. And I get that, third world countries are a lot poorer than what we are here in the U.S. and everything else. But at the same time, it's almost like he was just making excuses, right? And I wasn't even like talking to him about the business or anything like that. I just told him that I was a business coach, an online business coach, and that I help people, start and run and operate their online business. And, he just come right out of the bat. I have no money for business. Well, I didn't ask you for money, but you're already making excuses. It was like he already had that set in his head that he wasn't going to be able to do it. That's what I mean when I say you have to shift the way you think, because we're humans. We are God's creation. There is nothing in this world that we can't do. Nothing. All you need is the vision. Put your mind to it, believe it, and go get it. That's it, guys. Does it happen overnight? No. It's not. No successful person will tell you they had success overnight. Are there going to be failures on the way? Yep. You're going to fail a lot. Are you going to let those failures keep you down, or are you going to get back up and you're going to keep persisting, and you're going to look back on those failures and you're going to say those weren't failures, those were lessons, right? It's like that's how you have to be. You have to understand that, or you're really going to struggle, man. You really are. So yeah, dude, what do you think about it?
Yeah, man, I think that, people that are sitting at home watching right now, I think that they need to go ahead and push that button, go ahead and get signed up with Empower Network, and then go ahead and buy a ticket to Orlando, and go ahead and, find you a hotel to stay in down there. I think our room blocks have all been booked up. And sold out. So you have to find hotel accommodations close to the resort, and come hang out with me and Johnny. People walk up to us the whole event and they ask us, what are we doing in our business? What are we doing in our business? And guess what me and Johnny are doing? We're going to the 6 and 7 figure earners and asking them what they're doing in their business. Yeah. And so, because that's where we want to be at. And if we want to be there, then we have to surround ourselves with those people, right? So, just me getting to Vegas, the last event back in July, was life-changing, right? Because it gave me another opportunity to network with a 7-figure earner, Lawrence Tam. If you've been around the internet for any time at all, you probably know who Lawrence Tam is. But, I got to connect with him. Again, I initially met him in Nashville, me and Johnny did. But, whenever I came back, he put me in charge of this big project for his 8-figure mastermind group, right? He has an 8-figure mastermind group, and he put me in charge of this big project for him. So you just never know what's going to happen when you show up at these events. You never know who you're going to meet and who can help you to get to the next level. But the only way to find out is to show up. You know, me and Johnny are always looking for, you know, new and creative people to help us out with the business side of things of what we do. And so if you come to an event and we get to talking to you and, hey, we might have a need for you somewhere in what we're doing. I mean, you just never know, right? So, you know, the thing is that if you're somebody who is tired of living in a box and being told what to do and what time you should show up to work and when you should take off work, and then you've got those annoying coworkers that you don't really want to work with anyway, you know, and you just, you know, I know that if you're anything like I was, it literally hurt my stomach to go to work some days. It would just be like, my stomach would be in knots just thinking about what time I had to be there, and I would just be looking at the clock all the time, thinking, "Man, I got to be there in an hour. Oh Lord, I got to be there in 54 minutes. Oh Lord, 48 minutes. I got to be there." You know, and it's just like the worst thing ever, and my mind is just consumed with, you know, having to go to work with these people I didn't even want to be working with. So if you're anything like I was, you just want to get out of that stuff. You just want to break out of it and break free, right? Break through it, um, and make a decision that, hey, I'm going to change my life, and I'm going to do this for not only myself, but for the people who depend on me to do it. And sometimes, you know, if you're a young single person, or either if you're an old widow person or whatever, um, you know, there is still people depending on you, right? Sometimes that might just be your friends depending on you to make something happen so that you can show them a better way, right? Sometimes it might be more close to you, like it might be a brother or a sister or aunt or an uncle, and they're depending on you to show them a better way. And then sometimes it's near and dear to our hearts. It's, you know, it's our kids who are looking up at us and they're saying, "Daddy, show me a better way than making somebody else rich. Show me a better way than what my school's teaching me I have to do. I have to go to school and then graduate and then go find a job working somewhere." Because that's what they tell you, you know, that's what they train our kids to do. Um, and if you're even watching this right now, then you already know there's a different way. You just don't know if you want to go down that road or not. You know there's a different way, but here's your road right here. You're here, and you don't know if you want to veer off to this road right here, right? And so you just have to make that decision on your own. That's something you have to come to terms with is, you know, do I really want to, you know, do I really want to show my kids that there's a better way? Do I really want to be the hero? Do I want to, you know, come in and, show everybody, hey, look what you can do. Look what you can do whenever you put your mind to making something happen, and whenever you invest in yourself and you get your mindset right, and you actually start to realize how powerful you are, right? So you know, getting to these events is very important because you just never know what's going to happen, right? You just, it's so unpredictable. So um, I
It's
can
like
guarantee there's going to be a good time happening, though. That's for sure.
you know, here's the thing. It's just like you said. You never really understand. Hey, mute out real quick. I'm back.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. Uh, you never really understand what's going to happen at the event, right? You get on the plane and you go and you fly in, and you get to the airport, and then you check into the hotel. And the whole time while you're at the hotel, you're looking around and you're looking to see if you can recognize anybody. And then you know, all of a sudden you really start recognizing people. And I think at that point, that's when it really becomes so surreal for you, because you've communicated with these people, or you've followed these people, and then you get to see them at these events, and you get to really see that they're real people. They're people that you can touch and feel, and not just look through you know, on a video or on a computer screen. And it becomes so real for you, that you can't help but just to be inspired and just to move on that. Like, you really can't. And it's something, guys, to where I'm telling you right now, if you're wanting to have that breakthrough, if you're really wanting to get your business up and just going full blast, get to an event. Get to an event. be at all of the events. It's important. It's an important part of your success online, period. Right? So it's just really imperative, guys, that you get down there and you hang out with cool people like me and Jeff and all the bigwigs down there. It's really cool, man. So I just want to encourage you guys that, like I said, if you're struggling in your business or if you're stuck, just click that button that's right below this video here and go over and you can become a part of our community. You'll have the ability to purchase your ticket. They're not very much. I think they're like $97 or something like that. They usually do go up the closer of the time that we get closer to the event. So that's why it is something. It is time sensitive because the price will go up on it, but get your ticket and just make that commitment. Make it to yourself, make it to your business, make it to your future, and just watch and see what starts happening in your life and in your business. Okay. So yeah, what I want to do is let you guys kind of understand a little bit about online marketing, right? So if you're online and you need to understand that if you're someone that's new, you want to focus on doing certain things. You want to focus on one, driving traffic, right? You want to focus on a traffic source and focus on getting that traffic to your offer. And the thing with being online, guys, is there's so many different ways that you can start adding in multiple streams of income, right? And what me and Jeff have been working on, like behind the scenes, is finding a way that we can literally promote multiple products through one link, right? Through one specific link. And we know that whenever new people or even people that are seasoned and veteran people are able just to promote the one link and send it into a specific type of funnel, a specific type of system, that it's going to convert and it's going to make to where whoever is that affiliate, whoever is promoting that link, is going to have that opportunity to get multiple streams of income coming in from different revenues. So that's something that I want to encourage you guys to definitely stay tuned for. Next week we're going to get a little bit more into it. I'm thinking, me and Jeff were thinking we're probably going to be able to launch this thing within the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks. We don't have a specific date in mind, but we are going to be launching it here pretty soon. When we do, obviously, if you're following us, you're going to know about it, and you can take action on it. It's something that it's not going to it's going to be free. It's 100% free, but it's something that literally, guys, I know that if you take action and you just implement what we're doing, that you're going to kill it. You're going to crush it online. I know this. So definitely just be on the lookout and keep following us. Make sure you attend these weekly hangouts. I do mine on Tuesday. Jeff does his on Wednesdays. I know Jeff's been super busy, so I'm not going to speak for him. I don't know if he's doing his tomorrow or what, but you definitely just need to make sure and open up our emails. If you're on our team, guys, I want to encourage you guys that if you're on our team to make sure and reach out to us, via Facebook or email. If you're struggling, I want to help you get unstuck. If you're stuck in your business, if you just don't know, I get people that sign up that don't even know how to log into their back office. So, I mean, I get that to a certain extent. So, I mean, if you're stuck, don't stay stuck. You have the resources. You have these hangouts every single week that we do, and you can ask questions. So, yeah, with that being said, do we have any questions? Let me check. If you guys have any kind of questions or anything like that, feel free, put them in the comment box below. Also, if you've gotten some value out of this, if you've gotten if you understand that in order to have your major breakthrough in your business, it's only an event away. That's all it is. And the next one's coming up. What is it, Jeff? October 22nd through 20. What is it?
I want to say it's the 22nd through the 25th or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Yeah. So it's coming up real soon, guys. You can jump in this thing, man. You can just jump in, get your butt to an event, and crush it. Right? You can be out of the situation you're in within the next 30 days. It's really that simple if you take action. Okay, and that's all you have to do. It starts with just clicking that button right below this video and going over and becoming a part of what we're a part of, becoming a part of Empower Network, becoming a part of our team, to where we can coach you and help you and teach you on exactly what it takes and how you can start making money online. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. Jeff, man, you got anything else, brother?
Yeah, man. Well, I was going to talk a little bit about what we're putting together. Johnny
Yeah.
kind of summed it up, but basically, this is going to blow y'all's mind, because one of the things that people struggle with whenever they first have this idea that, hey, I want to make some money online, is not really knowing where to start or how it all works out, right? Like, how does this thing really work out? And so what we've been able to do is me and Johnny both personally coach a lot of people, right? We do one-on-one coaching with people. And we have really found out what people struggle with the most. And so what we're doing is designing a system that helps you get anybody. You can take the average Joe off the street, get him in this 100% free system that we're putting together, right? And you can let us teach them how to make money, right? So you don't even have to explain anything to them. All you have to do is promote a link, right? And then what we do is we explain everything and make it make sense to them, right? And so you guys are not going to want to miss this. You want to make sure to mark your calendar for next week's hangout, because we'll probably do the entire hangout just on talking about this system, because we're so close to getting it finished. And it's going to be unbelievable. You're not going to believe what you see once we put it all together for you, right? You're just going to say, no, this is too easy. There's got to be something behind this, but there's not, right? And we're going to show you next week on the hangout. We're going to give you a behind the scenes look at what we've got for you, right? And so you're just going to get a little bit of a peek. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a preview next week. You're going to see. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
But
I'm super excited about it, man. It's something that is so needed. Mute your mic. It's something that's really this is so needed in our industry. This is something that's not out there. It's something that literally, guys, like Jeff said, you can take someone that is brand new, bring them into this, and we're literally going to show them how they can make money, like very quickly. We're talking within hours of getting started, they can be making money online. And the thing is, even if it's a small amount of money, when people realize that they can actually make the money online, okay, and if you're someone like me, I found out real quick, if I can make $100 online, I can make $1,000 online. If I can have $100 day, I can have $1,000 day. If you're someone that gets that, then you're really going to understand it. And when you have the combined training that me and Jeff over the years have really just came together, and how we're going to put it out in such a stupidly simple way to where anybody, I mean, I really truly feel like my 9-year-old son could do the stuff that we're going to be teaching. You're going to have success. That's just the way that it is, if you take action. So I'm super excited about this coming out, man. And again, man, if it wasn't for Jeff, if it wasn't for our team that we've put together, it's just it wouldn't be happening like it is. So I'm super excited. I'm excited for Orlando. I'm excited for you guys to get to Orlando at the next Empower Network event and just get involved with this community. Start masterminding with these 6- and 7-figure earners. I mean, why would you not want to get around people that are making 5 figures a month? Hell, some 6 figures a month. It doesn't make sense. You need to always remember this. You are the sum of the 5 average people that you spend the most time with, guys. So look around. Who are you spending your most time with, right? Are you spending your time laxing around, watching TV, just not doing nothing? Who are you spending the most time with? Are you sitting, partying it up with your friends? What are you doing? And if that's what you want to be, if the 5 people that you spend the most time around, if those 5 people are exactly what you want to be, then keep hanging around them. But if you want to change, if you really want something different in your life, then hang around different people. Hang around the people that are getting results like you want to get. Hang around the Lawrence Tams. Hang around the Jeff Sherwoods, the Johnny Sherwoods, the Dave Woods, right? Hang around the Tracy Walkers. Hang around the Justin Varenges. Hang around the people that are getting the results that you want to get, and watch how your life, your business, how it'll all just start transforming. And it's so crazy because it's like it does it on autopilot. I know it's wild, but it's like it's what it does, man. So listen, I really from the bottom of my heart, guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time and watching these hangouts, because my main purpose of doing these is obviously to help you. It's to provide some value for you guys. It's to inspire you guys. So I hope that's what you get out of it. As always, you have that option to join our team. You can do that by just clicking the link, the button that's right below this video. You can do that at any time. I leave these hangouts up usually for about between 5 to 6 days, 5 to 7 days, something like that. It really depends on how lazy I am, if I want to take it down, or how valuable it is. But you can always come back to this page and you can get started, right? So just understand that. And if you're someone that is serious and you really want to change, then the change is here. It's just a matter of you taking action. That's just the reality of it. So we're going on roughly about an hour, man. I'm gonna check over real quick, make sure we don't have any questions or anything. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Ryan said great info, guys. Thank you. Ryan, man, is awesome as well, guys. He really is. So yeah. So with that being said, Jeff, man, you got anything else you want to say, brother?
No, man. Just everybody who has heard what you've heard tonight, and you want to find out if it's real or not, I challenge you to click on the button below and come find out for yourself how real it really is. And anybody who's here for my email list, I appreciate you showing up, and I look forward to working with everybody who makes the decision to go ahead and get started tonight. And I want to show you, how you can get started your first week making a sale, just like I did, right? You can start out of the gate on fire, and I can give you the plan to do that. But in order for me to do all that, you have to click the button below and go ahead and get started. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's all on you guys. You guys have to be the ones to take action for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, thanks again for having me on. I really appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you taking the time to come on, dude, because I know you're busy, man. So it means a lot. It really does.
For sure, man. And yeah, I'll have my hangout tomorrow night. So anybody who wants to join in on the fun, come on over.
Right on, man. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys got some value. If you did get some value out of this, share it, right? There's social media buttons that's right above this video and at the bottom of the page: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google Plus, whatever, LinkedIn. Share it on your social media, guys. I mean, share this out to your followers, because it's something that really, no matter what business anyone's in, they need to understand the importance of these network marketing events and the importance of getting there to be around the leaders that are in their industry. So make sure and share it out. I definitely appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday on the Hangout.
See you.